Good evening, Kim Amon. I am posting for my public school finance podcast on any issue that relates to school finance. And before I would have never thought about school finance, my big forte and push has always been kids first, love the new curriculum, love teaching reading. The finance part was never high on my priority list, but since I've become a principal, it has had to become higher on my priority list. And this class has really pushed it even further, made me think about the different options and things that we have available to us. So this morning I was reading our Aberdeen paper, and there was an article with the title, North Dakota Schools See Boost in Funding for School Safety and Behavioral Health, which of course caught my eye. So I read it, and the North Dakota schools districts, the entire state, received $3.7 million in extra funds from Title IV. I did not know what Title IV really was about, so I did some research. Title IV in the past has been more for sexual harassment, training, things like that, and we've never really received a lot in our district from Title IV. Now Title IV through ESSA, it's a new bipartisan grant distribution, and it has three-pronged. It is about school safety, it is about a well-rounded educational student, and about the best use of technology. So the title funds that I have mainly been concerned with before are Title I, because Title I pays for my reading tutors, which I have 2 at my particular elementary school, and our title teacher. And that is our biggest intervention program. Every student, I have 390, is assessed the first week of school on their reading skills, and then from that assessment we place kids in groups, and it's tiered, and level 3 tier is the student needing intense intervention, and we make sure that every one of those students is within an intervention group receiving small group instruction every day, at least 30 minutes every day, on their specific reading goals to try and improve our scores. So when I saw this article, it really piqued my interest because, like I said, I had not really known what Title IV was. And I was very interested that the North Dakota school districts, or the entire state of North Dakota, earmarked this money for social and emotional programs, for getting more counselors. Every district did it a little differently, but they all under the umbrella of improving social and emotional programs for their students, which in the atmosphere and the climate that we are in right now, I thought was phenomenal. And once I kept reading this article, I was getting very excited. So like I said, I called our district. Apparently we did not receive very much funds for that. But my point in this podcast was, since this is apparently a new program or a new set of grants or funds that are now being made available to schools, it is very important in the public school finance world to always stay abreast of all of the new grants, all of the new funding opportunities, all of the things that are out there. So that is a huge lesson for me. I need to, even as a principal of a 400 student elementary school, I need to stay aware. I need to be in the current know. So then my next question is, how do I do that? One thing is being a part of professional organizations like South Dakota Area Elementary School Principals. I'm a part of that. SASD, being a part of the school administrators from the state of South Dakota. And when we go to conferences, which I go to at least 2 or 3 every year, there are always little presentations about these type of things. In the past, I have passed those over for more curriculum-based student programs that I thought would be interesting, or how to build a culture in your school. Well, now, after taking this class, I'm going to be much more aware of the funding opportunities that are out there and to be in the know about those funding opportunities. This article that I read this morning got me very excited. Having the behavioral classrooms at my school, we need funds for our social emotional learning, for new counselors, for training, for personnel. So this was very uplifting, like, yes. And then when I find out that we did not get as much, and ours were slated for professional development and some other things, but like I said, it still makes me stop and think, be aware of what's out there, tap into it if you can, use that out of the box thinking. How can we access and use these type of title funds for our students? A lot of times I think it comes down to doing the legwork, putting the time in, writing the proper grants, writing the proper proposals. So this was just a little eye-opener for me. Got super excited, then a little let down when I found out we didn't get much and we weren't using, our state was not using it for that. But like I said, it still gives me that great reminder that you may hear no, you may hear we don't have the funds, try a different avenue. Try another route, try another fund, go to another source. And that was a huge lesson for me that I will take with me after this class.